I'm singing things. Yeah. Shabai.
Some Uche Anyamele. Okay, first an actor and a scholar. Okay, basically. But then born in Lagos from Abia State, Ukwa East local government area to be specific. Did a bit of academics with the University of Lagos, and where I hold a master's degree, and also National State University in affiliation with NICO. NICO is National Institute for Cultural Orientation, where I have a postgraduate degree in cultural administration. Acting for me, it's a lot more divine than just stumbling into it. I actually get my entrance into the arts world via music. I do a bit of music. I play the bass guitar, and quite functionally, really. And actually, I played with a few bands. But then, in between music playing was where acting came up. So it's been a lot of art right from the childhood. My first TV appearance was 1998. That's Skins by Tunji Bamishimi. Tunji Bamishimi directed it. I think Charles Weyemi and all that produced it. That was first TV appearance. 1999, yeah. And just immediately after that, I did one or two movies. Traitors, and I think Traitors was my first movie then. Before Super Story came up in 2002, I remember I did the auditioning for Super Story 2002 May, June, and then the first time it was on air was I think October, November. All right, so 2012, maybe 10 years. I feel old. But then it's fine. Again, I was even invited for the 10th year edition of the Super Story series, and that was a sister, and I felt like, wow, man. But then it's beautiful. I started quite young. I'm quite young, like I said. I started a little younger, but then it's been growing in phases for me. So when I started, I had older hands who had grown in the industry, who, you know, within the Yoruba, they say, I used to do a lot of stage, or a bit of stage, then they hit the stage and they say, on the stage I live, on the stage I'll die. That's the set of people I grew up with, because I did a bit of theater. And so we're not having so much of thoroughbred actors. That's just a lot of difference. But then I am a lot more excited with the production value now. There's been a lot more of strength with production value, so we can't just have it all. There wasn't so much of production value then, although there was some celluloid shooting, but then you can't even compare what you had then with value, production-wise, and what you have now with value, production-wise. So I think we're losing some to gain more. We're also gaining more to lose some. So you need to join forces with those who matter. Either they are coming in with resources, the kind of collaboration we have lately. You have people come with technicalities and support. Some come with finances. You know, some come with so many much more, just to make sure that we have a good production. And in the end, you have a production that can be heard in the cinemas and also be taken abroad for categories and different awards. So I think I like the collaboration that is happening now. Some of us are also trying to put that together at the moment, you know, to make sure that we still sustain the industry. So I want to say thanks to all the guys, I don't want to mention names like I said earlier, who have done really very well, making sure that the movies have left just what we used to have, to the fact that people can actually spend their hard-earned money to go watch movies in the cinema now. But there is something also coming up right now. It's called Afriwood. I got an invitation. I'm sure I don't really want to talk so much about that until it's on officially by the exclusive producers. But then, just like I said, I've been trying to also get myself back a little, while I'm also still pursuing my thoughts for life. First and foremost, you need to understand your flair. What is it that gives you find yourself? I tell my friends, I find it a lot easier to read my scripts and art than to read my books and pass. So it dawned on me years back that, look, this is where I think I've got a bit of strength, because I find it a lot easier to read my scripts and then art than reading my books for some examination. So get to find out what your flair is, then begin to invest your time, your resources into it, and I'm sure someday you'll also be honored. All right, this is Sam Uche Anyamele. I'm an actor. You're watching African Screens.
Why take a moment?